one of them, you fight all of them. Hey.
What's cracking, G? It's your boy Cooper. You already know my channel about love, life, and loyalty. And I got a little information piece, a little informative piece for y'all today. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe.
They ain't let the GDs through the door, but they let Broner in. Damn, they got them GDs out there, boy.
Nigga, I'm finna go spend 100,000 on nothing, nigga.
Charles loved Jacksonville. Charles loved his friends. Charles didn't have to be in Jacksonville. Charles got a whole house somewhere else or whatever. He just loved Jacksonville. He loved it. And I used to always tell him and beg him, you need to leave from there, da-da-da, whatever. But he just loved Jacksonville. He was not going to leave. He was not, even when he got shot October, I begged him, and his manager begged him. He just would not leave Jacksonville.
Yeah, it's the same thing with FBG Duck. He passed in Chicago. It was just one of them things where you're kind of like just too loyal to your people. Like, you want to take care of everybody. You want to make sure everybody's straight. You know, it's just that leadership mentality that they have. Because Duck was a leader as well. Fulio, I know a lot of people look up to him. It's just that leadership mentality to where as though you just want to control the ship, and you feel like if you leave, it's like a guilty conscience. It's like survival's guilt, kind of.
Yeah, so I don't know. I couldn't get into him. Only thing he would just say, I ain't going this place. Okay, they want you to come to California. I'm not going there. I ain't finna. He was adamant about he'll leave for 1 minute, a couple of weeks, or whatever, then he's back.
Yeah. Because when you move, people like to say you hiding or you ducking, but that's not it, man. Once you get to a certain level,
about that ducking and whatever. It's about being what quality of life do you have? You can't go walk to the store. What quality of life you can't pump no gas? That's miserable, and that affects their mentality, and that brings on depression, and things. And that's no quality of life that you're supposed to enjoy life, each and every day. You're supposed to enjoy life. So I know I don't want to be ducking and dodging it. Oh, who this is? Oh, who that is right there? I can't even. That's not no way to live.
Yeah. When he got shot at 14, did you think about relocating at that time?
No, I didn't. Think about relocating. At all. Like, we knew where it came from. I knew that nothing else was going to happen with that situation or whatever.
At any point, though, did you think about relocating just for the better of your family, or?
Well, we did move. We moved.
Okay.
We did move to a different county or whatever. But Charles really never stayed with me. I guess he didn't want to bring that around me or whatever. I always had a room for him or whatever, but he never really stayed with me. He just went on. I think I even put him on the Megabus to go do interviews, and I think at like 18 he moved to Atlanta. So he never like really stayed like with me after that incident happened. When he was 14, he probably stayed with me maybe 6 months or something like that, but he always had his own. He's very smart. He always was gone. He never like stayed with me. So I think his thing, and I think it's because a protection thing. I ain't gonna be around here with my mom or whatever, and then such and such jump off or whatever. But he never like stayed with me.
Yeah. Now in 2018, you were shot 8 times.
Mm-hmm.
And is this on one occasion? Like.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can you take us through that entire day?
Well, Charles had called me around maybe 4, almost 5 o'clock that morning. He texted me and told me that I think Crooks had hit like 1 million views or something like that, because he was in Atlanta. And I hearted it, and I'm excited. I'm biking out my garage. It's very dark. I stay in a nice neighborhood. As I'm biking out, I'm letting my garage down. Then I just heard the bullets, heard the gunshots. The first thing I could think of was to duck down to the passenger side because I'm thinking I don't want to get hit above the waist or whatever. So finally when I heard the gunshots stop, I just slow rolled my car to the, like playing like I was dead. I slow rolled the car so they could think I was dead. And after I felt like the coast was clear or whatever, I end up driving back up, and then everybody end up coming out the my neighbors end up coming out their houses and things of that sort. So that's what happened that day. I was on my way to work.
Okay. And what do you do after that? Do you call the police or do you drive to the hospital?
This neighborhood that I stay in, everybody called the police. This is not like, no, this not a neighborhood in the hood or anything like that. This was something new to these people. I got neighbors running out with they weapons. I got a neighbor next door. She's a nurse. She's crying, trying to assist me or whatever to stop the bleeding. So everybody called. I did call the police as well. So everybody was calling the police.
And where were you shot at exactly?
I got hit up on my left side, my whole left side of my body, but all the bullets like landed to my right side. And I suffered I got bullet fragments on my spine. The bullets are still in me to this day. I got bullet fragments on my right spine. I had a fractured femur. I had to get a split in my pelvis. I was on a walker, and things of that sort.
How did that affect Fulio? I know.
You heard the song.
Yeah.
Kendra.
But like when you spoke to him, like you being his mom, you knowing him outside of rap, you knowing him, you knowing the real.
I definitely wasn't gonna be able to tell him nothing then. And I talked to him while I was in the hospital. And I was like, hey, we need to just stop this or whatever. But at that point, I can't tell him nothing. I can't tell nobody nothing. I can't tell people who calling me from different places nothing. His dad, people nothing. I can't tell nobody. I can't stop nobody from nothing. I'm trying to tell them, but I couldn't. That was just talking to a deaf ear. Because you just shot somebody's mom. For what?
Exactly.
Because y'all beefing over Instagram or whatever. You just tried to kill his mother. For what? Did he shoot at your mom? Did he kill one of your homeboys? Did he knock on your and do it? No, that's not it. Because he was out. It was just because we already know. We know Charles' mouth. Whatever. And it's none of that. They did it because they wanted him. And they figured, hey, let's go get his mama. And they done made plenty of songs about that. Let's go get his mom. Take his mom out.
You don't think it was a mistaken identity?
No, it wasn't a mistaken identity.
They knew it was you.
Of course they knew it was me. They talked about it.
Wow. So they after this happened, they were bragging about it?
Yeah. They got
oh my God.
Several songs.
And did Fulio ever live there?
He probably came to my house one time, but no, he didn't stay there.
So how does the location get out? Is it just word of mouth, Jacksonville, just being Jacksonville?
I honestly don't know, and I don't trust people. There's no telling. They could have followed me from my building. And like I say, I did all type of work. They could have followed me or whatever. They could have tried to look it up. I don't trust nobody. They could have got it from the clerk of courts or court. You cannot trust none of these people. None of them. It's easy to get somebody's location. While you think your location is hidden, it's not. You got somebody working a driver's license, or you got somebody work anywhere that can get your location. But at the end of the day, the people behind these computers and these jobs, they are humans. They want to be involved in something they don't have no need to be involved in. So it's no telling where they got my location from. Especially if you're a registered voter, your address, whatever, everything is out there.
Yeah. After you got shot, well, how long did it take for you to recover?
Like start walking. Well, I think I was in the hospital maybe 2 weeks, and I was on a walker. I done been through so much in my adulthood life that I refuse physical therapy. I'm like, I don't need it. I do it on myself. So I was determined to get off that walker. People want to decorate the walker. I'm like, yeah, I'm not finna get this walker decorated. Y'all crazy. So I walked with a limp for a while. That happened in August of 2018. And I think I went back to work maybe November, December, not because I was fully healed. It's because I had to go back to work. Still spending out money. Car shot up. The house I was in, lost money with that or whatever. I still had to get back on my feet to do what I needed to do. I never depend on nobody. So I know I had to get back out there and do what I needed to do for myself and for my kids, whatever. Of course, he assisted me or whatever. But where I was at during that time, whatever, because I wasn't going back to that house or whatever, and I had to move out that house or whatever, I had to do what I needed to do.
Yeah. And at this time, you were in the hospital bed and you're reaching out to other mothers, right? Other parents, other guardians, and a lot of these people, they're acting standoffish.
It's really one person I act standoffish.
And you say who that person is?
Only one person acted standoffish, and I was very surprised at that. But everybody else, they were. And then later on down the line, of course, people acted standoffish. And I made a pact with one of the ladies. We made a pact. We was like, regardless of what these kids say, we are not going to get involved in this. We already know they're going to go tit for tat with this rapping stuff, whatever. We're not going to get involved. But her kids told her to stop talking to me and block me, and that's what she did. Up until my son got killed, she reached out and wanted to talk. Of course, I don't want to talk now. But you want to talk to me now because you think we have something in common, because both of our boys are dead. We don't have anything in common. So now I don't want to.
Who the fuck is this?
My end, kill a nigga playing both sides. I'm locked in, so you know that the rope tied.